Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations, class of 2024. In this 246th year since the founding of Phillips Academy and the 196th year since the founding of Abbott Academy, we are to begin the commencement exercises at the exhibition for the class of 2024. I welcome you to the campus spaces that have held commencement for generations. We process up the Chandler-Wormley Vista, a distinctive and vast space that honors the first two Black alumni of Abbott Academy, Beth Chandler and Cheryl Wormley, who graduated in the class of 1955. And now we gather here on the Greener Quad, named in honor of alumnus Richard T. Greener, Andover class of 1865, whose trailblazing work in the post-Civil War era touched the lives of faculty, students, and state leaders alike. Both patches of land figure prominently in the school's traditions, and most notably today. I invite you to pause and recognize the space in which we gather in front of Samuel Phillips Hall, named for our founder. The combination of these spaces reflects who we strive to be as a community, inclusive and courageous. Please remain standing for the invocation and the singing of America.
Good morning and welcome. We have come to the edge of the threshold before we birth you back into the world. For in truth, this ceremony is our formal way of honoring the accomplishments of these years while also sending you on to your next journey. As with endings and beginnings of all journeys, there is invitation for ritual and reflection. We stand symbolically at the edge of the infamous circle that you have long heard about. Soon, we will walk down the path one more time, and you will take your place in it. Up until now, there was every chance that it might not be so. Your endurance and stubborn hope propelled you this far, with no small amount of support and push from those who believed in you, even when you could not see the way ahead. But we have arrived. You have arrived on this morning with no small effort. Arriving here has asked more of you, exceptional class of 2024, than most classes before you. And I stand here as one of many to say, we see you. Take a moment to notice the morning, the bright green leaves of spring trees, the carefully prepared setting, the nervous excitement of your friends, the beaming love from your family, the faculty at your back, as we have always been. You are part of the Big Blue. We have stitched you into our quilt now, connecting you one to the other with sometimes invisible threads. Like all invisible threads, they are miraculous. They stretch across wide miles, country borders. They even bend across years and decades, platforms of technology and time zone. You can tug on these strings, and they will evoke stories and emotion. A fragrance of lilac trees by the Addison, the peal of a bell tower at dinner time, the roar of a blue key cheer, the feel of a chapel pew on a humid day. If you tug harder on them, you will find peers, faculty, alumni that will respond to you in whatever way they can when you need them. Today, we untie these threads to send you into the world and fashion them in a new way, into a bigger quilt that spans even more space and time, stitching you still to this place, these people, this Big Blue family. The world we send you into is not easy or fair, but you have already learned and know that. You have had some practice with such hard truth here too soon. Your Andover years have included surely heartbreak, grief, disappointment, dare I even say, failure. It was not what you imagined at times, but perhaps just what you needed to grow and arrive here today as the exceptional class of 2024 that you are. So remember these things. Sometimes our bravest response is joy. Joy to disrupt the fear, joy to anchor the grief, joy to quell the anxiety. Today, there is joy all around. And when you find yourself in hard times, hold fast to visions of familiar joy, sunshine on the great lawn, ice cream trucks on a hot day, the particular step of the stairs in Commons, a night in the theater classroom, the first swim in the new pool at Pan, the eclipse with funny glasses, the farewell movement at the commencement concert, the lighting of candles at baccalaureate. Catalog some gratitude for what we have known as familiar, for the commencing is indeed beginning again, transforming into new beings yet still. And some of us will never see one another again. Some of us will forever come back again and again to this touchstone of time and place. So come into this moment and be open to the joy that we share in being together in the name of all that is holy and all that is good and all that we share in common. Amen. And now I invite you to join me in singing America.
Members of the school, families, friends, we are about to honor those members of the senior class who, by reason of intellectual curiosity, high scholarship, and good character, have won membership in the Cum Laude Society. Will the members-elect please stand? The Phillips Academy chapter was founded in 1907, and in 1926, Abbott Academy became the first girls' school to establish a chapter. Up to 20% of the senior class is inducted as measured by their scholarship in senior year, and in keeping with Cum Laude's motto of excellence, justice, and honor. Members-elect, As you pursue your education, it is our hope that you will accept the honor of membership in this society as a responsibility to make contributions to the ongoing search for greater understanding of the world in which we live. In testimony of your admission to the Cum Laude Society, by the authority of the society duly granted, you will be presented with certificates after the diploma ceremony. Congratulations.